Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do my Friday recap video with you guys. As you guys know, over the last couple of months, doing these Friday recap videos. Normally during the week, I'm doing some micro updates, some standalone videos, stuff on Telegram. Then on Friday, I'll come in and do a little bit longer video where I cover everything all at once, tell you what's going on, what I'm bullish on, what I'm not, platforms that are doing well, platforms that are that are not doing well, for lack of a better terms. And yeah, just cover the whole gamut of platforms that are inside of my docket, inside of my menu, if you will. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Of course, I want to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into any of these platforms, please do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Risk capital only. Also follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. You can see here the market doing pretty well. Bitcoin up almost 4.5% over the last 24 hours, almost 9% over the last week, just shy of 47K. Ethereum just under 2,500. BNB doing really well as well. So yeah, I mean it's good to be in crypto. Now again, when you get into crypto, as I've said before, it's a very risky space. Even just holding crypto inside of your wallet and just kind of sitting on it, that can be risky as well. Okay, but when you put it inside of these different platforms, it multiplies the risk. Now, why am I saying that? Am I saying that these platforms are bad? No, I'm not saying that. Obviously, we've been in a lot of different platforms over the last couple of years. We're in a lot of platforms right now. But just know that if you're going to get into these platforms, guys, you have to be okay with the risk. If you're not okay with the risk, do not get in, guys. Okay. Do not get in because, again, like I said before, these platforms can go sideways pretty quick. Yes, there's opportunities to earn, there's opportunities to make gains. But the flip side of, making gains is risk. Okay. They come hand in hand. They're two sides of the same coin, two, two sides of the same sword, if you will. And you have to be okay with that. If you're not okay with that, don't even get in, guys. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a fun experience. So if you are going to get in, you should only be putting in risk capital, guys, and then make it a point to pull out your seed capital as fast as you can. Okay, because again, the most ideal situation to be in any platform is to be in house money, right? To be in profit mode. In other words, you want to be able to pull out your capital and then just have profits working for you, right? So anyway, I wanted to go over that real quick because again, want to make sure you are coming in with the right mindset. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about these different platforms. Real quick, I got some tools as I like to do on these Friday recap videos. These are some of the tools that I'm personally using right now. A lot of you guys ask me for different ways to off ramp your crypto, spend your crypto, that sort of thing. This one here, I was put onto this one, ASO Finance, and I've been loving it. I'll be honest with you, I've been using it quite a bit, mostly for testing purposes. But yeah, I've used this on Amazon. I've bought stuff on Amazon. I've used it to buy stuff on Uber Eats. Um, you could connect it on your phone and use Apple Pay or even and what's the one that they use for Android? Google Pay. I'm not even sure. I'm not an Android user, but you can hook it up to your Apple Pay, and you go out to 7-Eleven or McDonald's or Walmart or wherever, and you could just zap your phone. And again, it's no KYC. Okay, so it's a virtual card. You're not going to get a physical card. It's a virtual card, and of course, without a physical card, you're not able to pull out cash out of an ATM, that sort of thing. But you're not going to be able to do that, no KYC. So that's kind of the give and take on that part. But again, if you want a cool way to spend your crypto, ASO Finance is pretty awesome. Again, this is something that I'm personally using. You can check it out. I'll leave a link down below. Scroll down in the link tree all the way to the tools I have towards the bottom. Go ahead and check that out. Click the link. It's on the Ethereum network, so you fund your account with um, either USDT, right, on Ethereum, USDC on Ethereum, and I think there's another one, DAI, I think maybe. I'm not even sure, but I know it's either USDT or USDC. You can fund your account, and again, within seconds, you're up and running, and you can use this to spend your crypto literally within seconds. Okay. So this is Lasso Finance. Now, if you are in the market for a physical card, this is the one that I'm using. This is the one I recommend, Ultimo. Um, Again, you get a physical card anywhere that accepts Visa around the world. You'll be able to use your crypto. You can pull out cash out of an ATM with this. I think the threshold is up to $20,000 a day or some crazy number like that. I don't know. You probably won't need to be able to. You probably don't need to pull out that much cash, but the ability to do so if you need to is there. So that's pretty cool. You also get you get an offshore bank account, which is pretty awesome also. So this one here, again, anywhere that accepts Visa around the world, you'll be able to use this. It is a crypto debit card. So you load it up and you're good to go. Now, if you ever need cash in your bank account and you need to sell some crypto, this is one that, again, this was put on. I was put onto this not too long ago. It's called Local Coin Swap. And cool thing about this is, you can sell your crypto. It's P2P. It's member to member, so you can sell your crypto and you can get your funds, sent to you in a multitude of ways. You can see there's over 300 payment methods. You don't have to use 300 payment methods. Of course, they offer this around the world, so different methods will work, across the world that may not be available here and vice versa. But yeah, I've used this one, again, for testing purposes, and I've sold Bitcoin, and they've Zelled me the cash in my bank account. There's also a Venmo. There's a whole. You can also get a bank wire, right? So there's a whole, a lot of ways you can sell your crypto and actually get cash in your bank account if you need. And the cool thing about it is you can do the transaction vice versa, right? Let's say you have cash, you need crypto, you can do the transaction vice versa. So it's really, really easy to use. This one, you fund your account, right? You send some crypto to your wallet. So you actually get a wallet right here. You fund your account and then you can initiate a trade with another member. Again, really simple to use, guys. If you have any questions about it, hit me up. But this one here, I'll leave a link for this one down below as well. Then another option, guys, for another option to Coinbase is Gemini. Not really too fond of these centralized exchanges because, again, there's a whole set of risks that come with putting your money in here. But again, if you just want to use it not to hold your funds, right, instead of keeping your funds on here, right, where they can kind of shut down your account or terminate your account or restrict or suspend your account anytime they want, you might be able to just use it for a way to, again, get cash into your bank account, because this one, very much like Coinbase, you can send funds in here, swap it out, send it to your bank account, and you're good to go. It's really quick. I've used it again for testing purposes. Sent money to my account, and again, it happened really, really fast. But this is again, available in most states, I believe. So this one here, this is Gemini. So again, I'll leave a link for this one down below as well. This one here, not a tool, but again, an option to crypto, or maybe you might want to diversify. Maybe you're heavy into crypto, you want to diversify into precious metals, silver and gold. Been with Quicksilver now for 5 years. Yeah, 2019 is when I joined this thing. So this thing is, again, it's been in my portfolio for a long time. This is not going anywhere. Like gold and silver, it's not going anywhere. Again, the, of course, we're into crypto. You're probably heavy into crypto as well. But again, crypto, as it gets more and more regulated, it's going to be less and less. You're going to have a less and less opportunity to be totally anonymous with it, right? Because again, you're going to have to KYC. There's a lot of these different platforms that didn't require KYC that are now requiring everything, all these documents, right? You're going to need to KYC yourself. And again, I'm not against KYC. If you want to have a totally anonymous transaction, really gold and silver is the way to do it. If I give you silver or gold and you give me cash, no one needs to know about it. It's not recorded on a blockchain. The only people that know about it is you and me, right? So again, this can be it's besides that, it's just a cool hobby to have, right? Collecting silver, right? I mean, it's an awesome thing, right? So again, for me, I collect a lot of silver eagles. There's a lot of little collector items. Here's a Yu-Gi-Oh one or a Smurf one, if you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, you can collect silver, stack it. This is I can go into a whole lot of ways why you should be stacking gold and silver, but I'll just leave this here. I'll leave a link down below. We'll talk about this in another video. And then last but not least, before we get into these crypto platforms, this one here, I'm really excited about. This one here, we've been doing really well. This is Nexus Snap, guys. Okay, and again, the cool thing about this platform is it is a $10 program. So the barrier of entry is really low. It's not a quote unquote crypto passive platform. I've had some of you guys message me saying, hey, is it a passive platform? How does it work? It's not a passive platform at all. Okay, check out one of the overviews that I've posted inside of my YouTube channel, and that'll give you a better idea. We'll do more videos on this as we move forward, but this is a great program to have. Again, this $10 model, it's been proven to work, right? There's another company out there called Live Good. They've been out for a year. Really, when they first came out, I was like, man, there's no way people are going to be making money with a $10 program. And I was wrong about that, because a year later, they've onboarded 1 million paid members. There's people inside of there that are making anywhere from 5 figures a month to 6 figures a month residual income with a $10 program. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be the next one. Who knows, right? Who knows? But all I can do is position myself and get in early, right? Get in early. And again, this one here, you can save people money on bills they're paying anyway, whether people want to build a business or not. It's just a no-brainer, right? So check out Nexus Snap. I'll leave a link for this one down below as well inside of the link tree. And so with that being said, let's jump into these passive platforms, these crypto platforms. I know that's what you're here for. Let's go ahead and dive right in, you guys. The first one I want to talk about is Traxus. This one here has been doing really, really well. Yeah, the withdrawals have been working. I just did an update video the other day. So again, no real major updates since that video. But this one here has been doing really well. The withdrawals have been smooth. Again, you can earn up to 1.5% a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't pay out Monday through Friday. It pays out 7 days a week. And the cool thing about it is you can unstake your capital, right? If you need your capital before your lockup period ends, you can unstake 75% of it. So it gives you some freedom to pull your funds out. Most of these platforms don't even allow you to do that. But again, if you don't want to incur that 25% fee for unstaking your capital and pulling out your capital before your lockup period ends, just wait till your lockup period ends. Okay, the lockup periods are, they're not too long. So you can choose from 3 different packages. So this one here has been doing really well. I've already completed my first cycle, and we're on our second cycle already. So check this one out. This is called Traxus. They're very active on Telegram. They're very active on Zooms. They do a live Zoom every day, Monday through Friday. So this one here, like I said, it's been doing really, really well. Another platform that's been doing well is ARBX. Again, this platform here, you can check out what you're able to withdraw. Got about $231 that I can withdraw in USDT TRC20. Again, this one here, they're going to be starting I think they're going to be doing weekly or maybe even multiple times a week. They're going to be doing a live Zoom. So I believe they're going to be starting that, if not next week, the week after. I know a lot of the leaders inside of the private leader Telegram are talking about, starting up these weekly Zooms and maybe even getting the CEO on these Zooms to speak as well. So we'll see what happens there, but that'll be a big momentum builder. But this one here already has, quite a bit of momentum, built up around it already and still being built. So this one here, ARBX, not saying it's a risk-free platform. Of course, all these platforms carry risk, but there's 4 bots you can choose from, a 15-day bot all the way up to a 40-day bot. Now, these bots pay out Monday through Friday, but once your term is completed, you do get your funds released back to you. You can throw it back in if you want. But this one here doing really well also. So check out ARBX. I'll leave a link down below in the link tree as well. This one here, this is a private platform, so I'm not going to say too much about it. I'm not going to log it to my back office. This one here, off to a great start with this one also. Has a very, I don't want to say unique, because we've seen a lot of different comp plans on this channel, but it does have some pretty cool features inside of their affiliate comp plan. But again, you can be totally passive if you want. But again, this one just started and we're off to the races. We're off to a great start with this one. I'll leave a link for this one down below as well. If you want updates for this, I'll be doing updates instead of my Telegram only, because again, like I said, it is a private platform. All right, guys, real quick, Saletti. This one here, again, another platform that's just been doing its thing. Active user base is growing, value staked is growing. PAM pays out Monday through Friday, and it does go up and down. There's no fixed amount. As you can see, this is today, paid out 0.37%. You can see here, it goes up and down, 0.37%. This is for the week. So today was 0.37%. Yesterday was 0.88. Day before that was 0.96. The day before that was 0.94. Day before that was 1.19. It doesn't pay on the weekend. So the last Friday was 1.21. You can go back, see all their payments. It fluctuates up and down, but it does pay out Monday through Friday. And with this one, it is on US. You need USDT BEP20. Obviously, it's on Binance Smart Chain. This one here has been doing well. This one here has been paying out for, even though they started their month just a little over a month ago, the platform itself has been paying out for a couple of months. So this one here has been, definitely has a solid track record, to say the least. And I think we're going to see some good things from these guys. Okay, their number one priority, based on the dialogue that I've had with them, is longevity, being around for years and years to come. Again, we don't know how long they're going to be here. Hopefully, they're around for years and years to come, right? But that is their goal. That is their main focus, is to be around for a very long time, and that's always good to hear from a team, right? Anyway, this is Saletti. We'll talk more about this as we move forward. I'll leave a link down below. This one here, Quantum Club. Now, again, this one is not launched yet. It's in pre-launch. You can lock your spot for free right now, but they are officially launching on February 15th. So as I make this video, it's the 9th, within 6 days, 7 days or so. This one here is going to officially publicly launch, and I'm super excited about that. There's definitely a lot of buzz around this one. I think there's over 60,000 already, 60,000 people pre-registered, and it hasn't even started yet. So yeah, get yourself positioned inside of the power line. They have a product that'll be able to, you'll be able to make passive income with it. So again, we'll talk more about that as we get closer to the launch. So they're going to reveal all of the details as we get closer. So this one here is called Quantum Club. I'll leave a link for this one down below as well. Super excited about this one. All right, guys, real quick, Intelbots. This one here, again, you can make up to 1.8% a day, Monday through Friday. They do have a binary if you like, network marketing, building out a team, that sort of thing. They do have a network marketing component to them. They just launched their first ever, I think, right? First ever quarter promotion. We talked about that inside of my last video. You can check that out. They have a lot of different prizes and promos that you can qualify for. But again, the platform itself, you can make up to 1.8% a day, Monday through Friday. And again, like I said, they do have a binary, a pretty sustainable binary. It's not paying out gobs and gobs and gobs of affiliate commissions like we've seen in the past. Not that I'm against that, but again, it looks like a binary comp plan that looks pretty sustainable, right? Anyway, Intelbot's doing its thing. They're pretty active on Telegram as well. Do about maybe 2 or 3 live Zooms a week. So again, they're very active also. There's always a good thing to see. Doesn't mean it's risk free, but it's always good to see activity going on with the team, right? So Intelbots, I'll leave a link for this one down below. You can now withdraw your affiliate commissions every day. Before, it was only 1 day a week. Your passive rewards, you can still you still have to withdraw once a week on Mondays, but your affiliate commissions, you can withdraw that every single day. Okay, so they've made that change also. So pretty good stuff. Anyway, that's Intelbots. That brings me next to Titan 369. We'll be talking a lot more about this one moving forward. We'll do a bunch of standalone update videos. This one here is doing well. Again, if you want to get into this one definitely has traction right now. A lot of eyeballs on this, a lot of people jumping in. And from the looks of it, it does have the legs to go for a long time. It's pretty sustainable numbers from what I see. Yes, you can make up to 1.18% a day, but again, to get that, you need to get a pretty big package. Most people, they'll come in with 1,000, 5,000, even 10,000, and those packages pay just a tad under 1% a day. You could make up to 300% on your package. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll talk more about this one as we move forward. But definitely really bullish on this one also. All right, guys, AGROs, we've been in this one now for a couple of months. Just got some word from my upline, my direct sponsor. He actually flew out to Africa with them, traveled Africa with their team because they were doing a bunch of offline meetings and touring the country. And he messaged me saying, "Hey man, I just sat down with the owners and the team, and man, I'm really bullish about this. They're excited. They want to be here for a long time." So yeah, this one here, again, like I said, it's been doing its thing for a couple of months. We've never had any issues with it. But yeah, very, very excited to hear. Because a lot of times, you get into these platforms and you don't really know someone that has met with the actual owners. Well, as far as my upline goes, and I don't know him personally. I don't hang out with him. He's in a different country, but I've we've had a couple of business dealings over the last couple of years. I've joined, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 things with him in the past. Always did well with what he's brought me. And, if he's excited about this, it's a good thing. But anyway, this one here pays out every single Friday. So it's Fridays I make this video. Later around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m., around noontime, we should get our profits. Then you can withdraw it out. You can throw it back in. It's up to you, right? USDT TRC20 in, USDT TRC20 out. And this one here, get solid platform, steady, no real major, incidents that come up. It's just been something that's been performing inside of our docket in the background for a while now. Anyway, this is AGROS. Next up is Aladdin Bots. No real major updates since my last update video. Again, with this one here, the withdrawals are taking quite a bit longer. It's about a week for it to hit your wallet once you make a request. The silver lining is they are coming through. Like every withdrawal request that I've had so far, or I've requested so far, has come through, right? Knock on wood, of course, can't guarantee the future. I don't know what's going to happen. We do have, no, now that being said, I want to keep it 100 with you guys. We do have about three requests pending right now. That are we're kind of waiting on. But we'll see what happens. But so far the requests have been coming through, even though it does take quite a bit longer, 7 days, 8 days, something around there. Other than that, Aladdin Bot has been performing. So we'll give you guys updates as we move forward. 101 Moneymaker. This one here, I've been very happy with the results. We've cycled out a couple of times already. And this one, again, they just launched their PAM, right? Their PAM, very much like other PAMs, it doesn't pay out a fixed amount. It does fluctuate. But they've been getting great results thus far. So again, if you want to check out 101 Moneymaker, I will leave a link down below. They've been out for 203 days now. So very pleasantly surprised with this. When this was first brought to me, again, I'll be honest with you, I was excited about the plan, looked really good. But I was kind of like, I wonder how long this one's going to last. This one has exceeded all of my expectations. So I'm not even going to lie with you guys. This one here I've been very pleasantly surprised with this one. So this one here, this is called 101 Moneymaker. I'll leave a link down below. I'll do some videos on this as we move forward, some standalone videos. This one here doing well. Again, I'll leave a link for this one down below also. Okay. Let me kind of fly through some of these last ones here. This one, Trade Like Crazy, TLC. This one doing its thing. I'm not going to lie, it's doing its thing. They're pretty active on Zooms. Again, you can make up to 300% on your package. If you refer 5 people that have an active package, you get a 1x bonus. In other words, you'll get 4x on your package instead of 3x. But this one here has been doing its thing, guys. Again, if you want to check this one out, I'll leave a link down below. My DH Life. I believe they put a post on their Telegram saying that they're gonna discontinue their Telegram channel. I think by the 15th of this month. But in exchange for doing that, they're going to be putting up an actual website where they'll be posting all of their updates, announcement, news, etc., videos. So yeah, we'll get more intel on that. I just saw the post, figured I'd mention it here. We'll get more intel on that, and give you the skinny on my next update, standalone update video for these guys. Some of you guys have been asking. I've mentioned it before in my latest video about them. The withdrawals are twice a month. Okay. Before it was once a week, which was 4 times a month. Now it's every other week, first and third week of the month, just twice a month. So yeah, just a heads up, if you do a request, depending on when you do it and the time of the month, you might have to wait 2 weeks for it to come. So that's I guess a significant update you need to know if you're going to get into this or if you're already in. Okay. Anyway, my DH Life, we'll talk more about this as we move forward. Overdone, this is another platform that we're in, between 18 to 22% per month. And again, this one you can make 300% on your package. What was I going to say? Yeah, Tuesdays and Saturdays is when you can do your withdrawal. So twice a week you can withdraw from this. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, you can make your withdrawal from Overdone if you wish. Okay. Anyway, Overdone doing its thing. Next up is Ad Media Spend, formerly Crypto Program, formerly AMSIS. If you haven't already, okay, if you haven't reset your password already, you can go ahead and do so. If you tried to do it before and for whatever reason you were having some issues or you weren't getting the email sent to you, again, there was a pretty big queue that perhaps it was taking too long. Try again. They did a major upgrade just recently. Try again. We've had a bunch of people try within the last 24 hours, and all of them, from what I understand, have already reset their password. So again, reset your password with this. There's nothing else after that that you need to do besides resetting your password. You're not going to see your packages. You're not going to see your team. All of that has yet to been upgraded in the back office. But right now, the only step they're asking us to do is reset the password, set up your 2FA, and then wait for the next step from them. So we'll see what happens. Again, a lot of people are messaging me about this one, saying, "Hey, what's your thoughts on this? Is it coming back? What's going on?" I mean, I'll see it when I believe it. Is what I say, right? If it comes back, great. If it doesn't, it is what it is. Hopefully, it does. Right? I'll be super happy if it does. Again, we've never seen a platform come back after a couple of months of not being around. Now, that being said, if these guys weren't planning on coming back, why bother? Why bother putting up a new website? Why bother, having people reset their password? Why bother? Just disappear into the sunset, right? Like, why bother having us do that if you were coming back? So again, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Anyway, reset your password if you can. Okay, a couple of platforms here that are having some issues, or are, not having issues is probably an understatement, right? They're Infinity X. I mean, they're just, like I've said before in my other video. If it's not one thing, it's another for them. I just, they just make decisions that, for lack of a better term, it just seems like they're incompetent, right? I mean, again, take that as you wish. I'm not throwing shade on these guys. I mean, hopefully they get it together, but it just seems like, man, every decision they make is just, it's if it, like I said, if it's not one thing, it's another with these guys. So again, there's been a hack, as you guys know. That's not new news. I mean, it happened about a week ago. Um, the token was up over $1. Now it's at 1 cent. So I mean, what are they going to do to fix that? I don't know. They said they were going to come up with another plan. I mean, to me, it's like, hey, fool me once, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, right? Okay, you had a plan before, I went with it. Now you have another plan. It's like, come on, right? And I had a lot of money put into this thing. We made a lot of money too, but it just seems like, man, Jesus, it's like, do something right for once, right? Um, anyway, following this, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll keep a loose eye on it just because we do have funds in here, and I'll see what they do next. But I'll be honest with you guys, not too excited at all, right? I mean, it just seems like they're gonna fumble that also. Um, so just wanted to give you my quick thoughts on this. Some of you guys have been asking. That's Infinity X, another platform right here. Lance Green. This is a private platform, but I'll mention it real quick here because it's towards the end of the video. If you stuck around this long, I might as well give you a quick update on this. Again, we haven't had the ability to withdraw, even though they said they were going to allow us to withdraw again, 10% of our balance. As far as I know, right, at least for me, I don't know about anybody else, I haven't had the ability to withdraw. So I think this is the third week coming that we haven't been able to withdraw. Do I think they're going to come back and fix this? I don't know. I mean, every week that passes, it just becomes, the confidence, wanes and wanes and wanes and decreases and decreases and decreases. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too excited about, the announcements. I'm not too excited about what I'm seeing. Um, do not put any new funds into this, is what I'm saying. Okay, we'll see what happens. But do not put any new funds into LG. Okay. Okay, last one here. And I probably should have put this in the beginning, but I was looking at their Telegram before I started the video. This is Moneyflow. Now, again, the old site, the only site they have right now is down. They had a DDoS attack. I got in the day after they they got hit with a DDoS attack. Again, I'm not stressing it because I only put in $5. I mean, the only thing you can put in the beginning is $5, right? So it's not like I took a major loss. But it is kind of a bummer that you get in and the next day they get hit with a DDoS attack. So this is their latest update, and I'm going to wrap up with this. This is inside of their Telegram. Says your dear partner, Moneyflow was very badly damaged by the hackers. They couldn't get the money. Unfortunately, we can no longer produce Moneyflow as it was with over 30,000 active partners. This all has to be done by hand. In the last 24 hours, we have had a lot of conversations with our partners, the partners who have over 500 people on their team. And this is what they want to offer. So in other words, their old website, they're not going to be able to get back. The funds are quote unquote safe, right? According to them. They do have 30 active partners, 30,000 active partners. So it's definitely a pretty sizable community. But this is what they want to do. It says here, number one, we activate a new domain. Two, the entire system, money flow, and structure will be transferred as accurately as the last day of work. Partners stay where they were and no partner is lost. In other words, they're going to do a full migration. All wallets will be set to zero because everything here was destroyed by the hackers, since we could only add the money manually. With over 30,000 active partners, this will take months and it will cost a lot of money because we have to pay our employees. System practically starts from the beginning. So in other words, they're doing a fresh reset with over 30,000 active members. Again, for those of you on my channel, the worst that happened to you, like myself, is you lost $5. Okay. Because it hasn't been 3 days. It's only been, we just got in, right? $5. So, that's the silver lining, right? It says here, we will write a script that will distribute the remaining money to the partners and book it into the wallet in the back office. The partners who have invested a lot and received little or no profit will receive the average refund and can pay it out immediately. So the people that just got in, apparently they're going to get some sort of refund. I don't know if they're going to get their full $5 back. Who knows? It says here, please remember that not all partners will get money. So those people that got in at the beginning that were way in profit, I believe, they're not going to, they were already in profit, so they're not going to get any part of this refund. But that's what they want to do. Okay. Says here, most members maximum they lost was $5 to $20. Let's see here. They're looking for solutions. This year, most 80% of partners may have only lost $5 and they will get their money back. So if you decide whether Moneyflow should continue to work or not, we need 400 likes. Then we start working and preparing everything. I think we will have everything ready by Sunday evening. So they needed 400 likes. It looks like they have way more than that, right? 1,000 likes, or what is that? 900, 1,000? Yeah, way more than 1,000 likes so far that they've shown here. So it looks like they're going to be resetting this, and by Sunday evening, maybe Monday morning, again, depending on what time zone they're in. I'm not even sure what time zone they're in. We'll see if this makes a comeback towards the end of the weekend or beginning of next week, and we'll see what happens. But I did want to talk about it because, as I said before, I did do a video on them, and unfortunately, they got hit with a DDoS attack the very next day. That's a space we're in. Okay. Again, the silver lining of this one is the most you lost, like myself, was $5. Okay. Anyway, we'll see what they do. That being said, guys, just wanted to give you my weekly recap and wrap it up, guys. A whole lot of tools, whole lot of platforms. Check out all the links to the link tree. As always, guys, do your own research and due diligence. Know that there is risk in everything we talk about. Everything in the crypto space, there's going to be risk. So if you're going to get in, number one, you've got to be okay with the risk. And number two, you should only be putting in risk capital, guys, funds you can afford to lose. All right, guys, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. With that being said, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.